What's up, YouTube? Ultratron here for another review. This time is Resident Evil Afterlife, the sequel to Resident Evil 3 Extinction. I have to say, this film was just awesome. It was more true to the video games, and it's a little bit based off Resident Evil 5, so that's pretty interesting. And first of all, the zombies are the creature-infected people are more of the parasite people in Resident Evil 4 and 5, so that's pretty interesting, but they don't really explain that. New characters are in here. There's, I forget their names, but one of them is Chris, who's basically a prisoner of a group of survivors. Basically what happens is that after what happened in Resident Evil 3, this is what happened. Supposedly Arcadia is where they're survivors. She goes to where she thinks is Arcadia, which apparently is in Alaska. So yeah, but when she finds no one except a past character from the third film, one of the survivors that left in a helicopter, who gets impaled by one of those little mind controller things that in Resident Evil 5 Wesker used on Chris's girlfriend Jill. In this game, it's a little bit more prominent, a little bit more expanded. It's put on a bunch of people so they could get some infected and experiment on, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. She basically takes that off just like Chris did to Jill in the Resident Evil game. And basically, she doesn't remember her, and yeah, and then what happens is that yeah, that's what happens. So yeah, and then she goes to Los Angeles and finds a couple survivors, a basketball player, an ex-producer, an ex-actress, and this weird Asian guy. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but she basically, the plane could fly, but she doesn't want to risk, crashing again. So, and then eventually she finds out that they have a prisoner, which is apparently Chris. They think he's crazy. Eventually, when the infected people basically halfway break in, well, when some of them break in, basically free Chris and lets them help him out, and yeah, and then that's what happens, and then the infected people are getting through the fence, and Mr. Executioner was going through there, and I think I've said enough. I don't want to spoil the ending. Yes, Wesker is in it, but it's still an awesome film. I mean, if you're a fan of the video games, especially Resident Evil 5, then you're going to love this movie. So, I give this movie 5 stars. I mean, no doubt about it. You gotta watch this movie. Go ahead. Hurry, because it's been out for a while. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Ultratron out.